Have you ever looked at a woman and thought, I know she feels something, so why does she act like she doesn't? If you've ever sensed attraction simmering beneath the surface, yet her actions confuse you, then you're not imagining things. Some women don't express attraction openly, not because they don't feel it, but because they're fighting it. Tonight on Dark Psychology, we're diving into the subtle psychological clues that reveal when a woman is battling her own emotions and losing. But before we begin, tap that red subscribe button and comment, I subscribed so I can personally welcome you to the community. Now let's step into the mind of a woman who wants you yet fears what that desire might mean. She gets nervous around you. Nervousness is one of the most telling signs that a woman is secretly attracted to you while trying to hide it. But not all nervousness looks the same. Some women fidget, twisting their hair, fixing their clothes, playing with jewelry. Others avoid eye contact, stumble over their words, or speak softer than usual. And then there are those who laugh at things that aren't even funny because their body is reacting before their mind can catch up. Why does this happen? Because you matter to her. Her mind is suddenly hyper-aware of how she looks, sounds, and behaves around you. But here's where it gets interesting. If she's fighting her feelings, that nervousness becomes something she desperately tries to control. She might cut conversations short, avoid standing too close, act overly formal, or pretend to be busy so she doesn't reveal too much. Sometimes she even overcompensates by appearing arrogant or detached, trying to hide the very emotions she's trying to suppress. But remember, nervousness alone isn't proof of attraction. Some women are naturally anxious. Some are shy with everyone. However, when nervousness shows up together with other signs you'll hear later in this script, then the meaning becomes unmistakable. She's attracted and she's scared. You'll notice if you want her to relax. Create a space where she feels safe being her real self. Ask genuine questions. Listen. Show her that you value connection, not just appearance. When a woman feels understood, her walls start to fall. She avoids eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most intimate forms of communication humans have. When a woman likes you, her eyes often give her away long before her words do. But when she's fighting her feelings, she avoids looking directly at you. This doesn't always mean she's uninterested. Sometimes it means the opposite. Your presence overwhelms her. Think about it. Eye contact can expose desire. Eye contact can reveal vulnerability. Eye contact can make her feel caught. If she's afraid you'll see right through her, she may look away quickly, pretend to focus on her phone, look at you only when you're not looking, or keep conversations short to avoid emotional exposure. But here's the twist. If she avoids your eyes yet smiles when she sees you or positions herself near you, even when she doesn't have to, that contrast is psychological gold. It means she's drawn to you, but terrified that eye contact will reveal too much. Don't pressure her. Don't try to force eye contact. Instead, show her through your behavior that you're patient, grounded, and genuinely curious about who she is. When she feels safe, her eyes will eventually meet yours, and that first moment will tell you more than words ever could. She teases you. Teasing is one of the oldest flirting behaviors known to human psychology, but inside the world of dark psychology, teasing becomes even more interesting. Because for a woman fighting her attraction, teasing is a shield. She might say things like, "Oh, please, you think you're charming. Don't get too full of yourself. You're such a troublemaker." Her tone is playful, never cruel, but the purpose is deeper than you think. Teasing allows her to engage with you without exposing her true feelings. Test your confidence. Build chemistry while pretending it's just jokes. See whether you respond with interest or insecurity. If her teasing is lighthearted, consistent, and paired with smiles or lingering glances, she's not being mean. She's hiding. She's trying to mask the fact that you affect her more than she wants you to know. But be careful. If her teasing becomes sharp, hurtful, or negative, that's not flirting. That's a boundary issue. Healthy teasing builds connection. Toxic teasing tears it down. Match her playful energy, but set limits when needed. A balanced dynamic tells her, you're confident and safe. She acts cold or distant. This is the sign that confuses men the most. How can she act distant if she likes me? Simple. She's afraid of how much she feels. For some women, the moment attraction becomes real, so do the risks. Fear of rejection, fear of vulnerability, fear of falling too quickly, fear of looking weak. So, she creates emotional distance not because you don't matter, but because you matter too much. She may become short in conversation, slower to respond, less expressive, or suddenly uninterested. But here's the psychological truth. Pulling away gives her the illusion of control. It helps her calm the emotions she's struggling to contain. If you notice this behavior, don't chase, don't pressure, and don't confront aggressively. Patience here is the key to unlocking her trust. Show her that you're steady and that you see her as more than a romantic possibility. Ask about her interests, her passions, her world. Make her feel valued as a human being first. Because when a woman feels emotionally safe, she stops running. She talks about other guys. Now, this is where a lot of men get confused. You're talking to a woman you're attracted to. Everything feels warm and natural. And then suddenly out of nowhere, she brings up another man. It stings a little, doesn't it? But let me tell you a psychological secret that most men never realize. Sometimes a woman talks about other guys not because she's into them, but because she's into you. Here's why. 1, she's testing your emotional reaction. When she brings up another man, she's watching closely. Do your eyes change? Does your tone shift? Do you suddenly become quiet? She's looking for signs of jealousy, not toxic jealousy, but the subtle kind that reveals interest. She wants to know if you see her as more than just a friend. 2, she's protecting herself. Talking about other men creates emotional distance. It's her way of saying, don't look too closely at what I feel. Look over there instead. Think of it like holding up a mirror to distract you from the truth she's not ready to reveal. 3, she's trying to lower her own feelings. If she's fighting her attraction for you, shifting the conversation to other guys feels safer to her, safer than admitting that you are the one she can't stop thinking about. But here's the twist. Pay attention to her tone. If she mentions other guys with zero emotional investment, if she glances at you to gauge your reaction, if she seems more interested in your response than the man she's talking about, then what she's really saying is not, I like him, but do you care about me the way I care about you? If this happens, you must communicate with calm honesty. Tell her you enjoy her company, that you're interested in her, and ask if she feels the same. Connection grows where clarity begins. She sends mixed signals. Mixed signals are one of the most confusing psychological behaviors in dating, and yet one of the most accurate indicators that a woman is wrestling with her emotions. One day she seems warm, open, and deeply engaged. The next day she's distant, withdrawn, or unreadable. But these contradictions aren't random. They're emotional defense mechanisms. 1, she's afraid of getting hurt. If she doesn't know where she stands with you, she may pull back to protect herself. Mixed signals become a shield, letting her feel close to you without risking complete vulnerability. 2, her emotions are overwhelming. Her attraction can be exciting, but also terrifying. She might want to move close and then suddenly panic about what that closeness means. It's not that she doesn't like you, it's that she likes you too much. 3, she wants something real, but not too fast healthy. Relationships take pace, not pressure. Her mixed signals may be her subconscious way of keeping things light until she feels secure enough to open the door wider. But here's the psychological truth. Mixed signals never happen without deeper emotion underneath them. If you're getting inconsistency, it's because she's emotionally invested, even if she's trying not to be. What should you do? Communicate honestly, but without pressure. Ask what she's looking for. Share what you want. Invite openness, but never demand it. Give her time to sort her feelings. When she feels safe, the signals become much clearer. As a single man trying to navigate the psychological labyrinth of dating, it's crucial to understand these subtle cues, not to manipulate, but to recognize emotional truth. A woman who is fighting her attraction for you will rarely say it out loud. Instead, she reveals it in nervousness. She tries to hide. Eyes she avoids because they say too much. Teasing that masks her vulnerability. Distance she creates to protect her heart. Talk about other men to test your interest. Mixed signals born from fear, excitement, or insecurity. But here's the final message I want you to take with you tonight. Approach her with empathy. Lead with understanding. Build trust, not pressure. Because when a woman feels truly safe with a man, her defenses melt, her guard lowers, and the emotions she's been fighting finally rise to the surface. If you've experienced any of these signs, tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like this video and